Hello, everyone. This is Light Language and Guided Messages with Darla Williams. And I am grateful to Joe because you reminded me I almost took off without recording. So here we are now. I'm doing a light language today, and that's where I'm going to jump right into because that's where we're at. And I'm going to use the Lionsgate energy to move in to clear our energy fields so that as that light language goes out, if you're willing to receive, just open up and say, yes, I am willing to receive a clearing in my energy field. And if that's okay, you can put a heart on the screen or just say yes and nod your head. And I will go ahead and begin. I'm just going to take a deep breath, release, prepare myself. Yashiane, Shiana, Hashade. Yana, Shiane, Yashana, Shadia. Yashiana, Shiana, Shiana, Shiane. Ashana, Hashia. Yana, Shia. Yana, Shiana, Yana, Shiana, Ya, Ya, Yashana, Yahe, Yashiane, Yane, Shiane, Yane, 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 Ya. Anyone needs any water, please make sure you drink some during the call. I know that I just moved a lot of energy. Hmm. So, so is this a statement or a question? No, I'm just kidding. He says, I'm working on here, laugh out loud. Batshit crazy. It's true. That's who I am. That was at the beginning of the call before I started recording. I have to be batshit crazy for him and I to be together. I must be the queen of it, is what I had actually said. But I am going to go ahead and go with Aggie. Aggie says inner child cord cut and clearing. I feel that with that, if you are doing that just for yourself, Aggie, I would definitely recommend that if you need someone to walk with you on a couple of those things, I can definitely be there for you. Tonight, I feel led to go to the star seed that of tarot, the star seed. And what I'm feeling right now is led to I'm going to pick one of three. I need you to tell me if 1, 2, or 3, I'm sorry, 1, 2, or 3 is your card. Two. Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. Okay, so your card your message is very, like, I feel that because I am such a strong energy, that the guides were telling me to pull back for you and just give the card read for now and open it up for you for more guided messages in a few months. Because I will help you to shift energies. There will be a lot of energy movement. And what's first of all, it's a new deck. Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. Planet Earth is a great initiation for the soul and life's lessons that are a curriculum. Let me reread that because obviously I didn't know how to read just now. I'm going to take 2 on that one. Planet Earth is a great initiation for the soul and life lessons that are the curriculum for which we enroll. These aren't one-time lessons, but themes we choose to circle around, deepening our experience of them as we make our way through the spiral of life. Life lessons aren't only about getting it right, they're also about getting it wrong. Remembering that Earth is a planet of polarity helps with this understanding. Each year, the study deepens more and more. If you pull this card while you're going through a difficult time, you're being prompted to remember that your soul came here to grow and learn. Try not to look at difficult times as getting it wrong. Instead, see them as opportunities for soul growth. If you can find a way to grow and soften your heart through the highs and the lows, your soul is most definitely growing, which is the whole point. Pulling this card can also mean that you're being called to embark on a new area of study or growth. This could be through structured learning, such as university school or a training course. If you're having difficulties in a relationship, you're being reminded that these are opportunities for soul growth. After all, relationships are known as the #1 way that we grow as souls while we are here on Earth. Starseeds, soul inquiry. How are you being called to grow or to learn? That one is yours. I think that that's very fitting. Like that one right now is really right on the mark for where you are in your journey right now. It's a great place to begin learning, and growing yourself, where you are just full in.
It does resonate. Thank you.
Like that one was beautiful. Okay. Laura says, will a trip to Pennsylvania be worth it? I could not say Pennsylvania. I'm going to ask the angels for guidance. My Archangel Power Tarot deck, the angels always speak. They come and tell us. And whichever one is yours for right now for your guidance, if you feel you need to go to Pennsylvania, there's a reason to be in Pennsylvania. Even if it's not for the original reason you're going. If you're drawn to a specific place, there's a reason. So we're going to ask our angels to find out what it is. Why are you going? Let's see what the direction is from our guides. New beginnings. Archangel Jeremiel, starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate renew of the past. New beginnings. So this may be a need to actually touch base with, because it may open the door to what you're about to do or what directions you need. You're going to receive the insights, or you're actually going to partner up or be with someone. It'll be opening up a new channel for you. So Pennsylvania looks like it would be a very good journey for you because it's saying new beginnings. New beginnings. You are being called to renew your dedication to your life purpose. Each day of your life has led you to this moment. Now it's time to renew your personal history and make changes that will take you in a different direction. Archangel Jeremiel can help you elevate the past without harsh judgments, take you in a new destination with joy and confidence. Situations where decisions must be made will work out positively for you. Academic examinations, tests, and legal settlements have favorable outcomes. In addition, answering a calling, finding your purpose, starting a new life, perfect clarity, unlimited opportunities. Archangel Jeremiel is the angel who helps with life reviews. If you're asking to take stock of the past and how it might relate to your future, you can call upon Jeremiel for insight, asking for detailed steps. You can take that lead to successful changes in your life. There you go, Laura. Next, I would say yes, it's worth it. I would take off to Pennsylvania. I'd be like, where's my trip? How do I get there? That sounded very promising. I'm on it. I'm on board. What should I be focusing on? I'm going to take you to the rose. I don't know which rose I'm going to take you to, though. I have many roses. My vines have grown. They're all over now. I have roses everywhere. Her nickname's Miss Rose. It has been her whole life. And I'm going to ask the Rose Oracle to deliver for us today, Kathy, because I know having a direction right now is really going to help you, because you're connecting and tapping into that action part of yourself. And I know making some of these decisions can be hard because it's so easy for you to stay in the feminine and the creative energy and always share that creativity and hold space for everyone else, because you have such a big heart. So your card is the Sub Rosa, hidden in plain sight, mysteries, learning and teaching. So Sub Rosa Okay, sub-rose, hidden in plain sight, mysteries, learning and teaching. The rose has been a symbol of sacredcy for millennia. The ancient Romans wore rose garlands on special occasions. And when these were hung above important meeting places, the conversations that took place beneath were considered sub rosa. or under the rose. It is understood that things said under the rose would be kept secret and not repeated. There's also an image of the ancient Egyptian god Horus, sitting with a rose and holding his finger to his lips, symbolizing the silence about the deep mysteries. The phrase sub rosa may have its origins in ancient Greece, where in 477 BCE, a secret negotiation took place in a building attached to the temple of Minerva, seen on this card. In the building's roof was a rose garden, hence sub rosa. Another otherworldly theory of the phrase origin is linked to Eros, who is said to have bribed Hippocrates, the Greek god of silence and secrecy, with a rose to pursue him to remain silent on the affairs of the gods. This card represents the best mysteries that are available for us to uncover and remember, secrets that are waiting to be found, teachings that your soul might be ready to learn. Look beyond with your eyes and see and dig a little deeper. You're here to uncover lost wisdom, ancient secrets, and the deep mysteries. You're being called to study the great mysteries, to live the great question and step into the role as a teacher, guide, or mystic. You're being called to question things and unearth the truths unknown. Soul inquiry, what are you being called to study, learn more about, or unearth? We knew that. You were scared, but it's time. It's time. So just start following your heart. It's going to lead you. Trust yourself. My guide just said to me, through the Rhoatia angels, is speaking really loud to my heart right now, Kathy. Those things that you feel in your soul, that you know that need to be uncovered, those truths that sit you on the edge of your seat and you could talk about without even thinking, that just pours out of your innermost being, follow it. It's taking you to where you need to go, and then start spreading the truth to the world. It's time. Shine your light. You're ready. You're ready. Crystal says, what is something my guides would like to bring to my awareness? Going to your unicorns. Unicorns would like to share with you what it is that you need to have in your awareness. One, two, three, or four. Four. You ready? This one is very loud. She said it too. She's like, this one's speaking loud. It says, soul healing. Align with your essence. See your true colors. Soul healing. Align with your essence. See your true colors. Unicorns are so pure that they can align with your soul, heal it, and raise its frequency. Your soul has to be at least seventh dimensional before you are allowed to incarnate on Earth, and may be of an even higher frequency. Over eons, you have had many experiences. Some of these have bruised you at the deepest levels of you, are waiting to be soothed and healed. Others have lit up and expanded your entire essence. You aren't just balancing your own soul's lessons now. In these special times, we are prepared for the new golden age. You're harmonizing and clearing any family as well as ancestral karma recorded in your soul star chakra. In addition, you may be one of the brave and gracious light workers who is undertaking country as well as world karma. This is a great soul offering, and your wondrous unicorn will assist you in transmuting it all. Your guidance now is to ask your unicorn to work with you both in and out of your conscious awareness to heal all that needs to be released and purified. Your eyes are the windows of your soul. So look into your unicorn's eyes and ask it to reflect back to you your true soul colors. You may be aware of blue, gold, pink, violet, and other hues. Seeing who you are enables your celestial companions to bring your core spirit forward to accomplish all the healing that your magnificent soul has undertaken in this lifetime. Heal your soul, relax, and contemplate the vastness and wonder of your soul. Call your unicorn and feel its presence. Ask it to reflect your magnificence to you. Look directly into its eyes. Sense or see the true colors of your soul reflected. Let the healing flow in. Your affirmation, my soul is beautiful and perfect. That is what your unicorns want to say. That's what for bringing to your awareness. It's time just to heal. It's okay. Accept it and let your unicorn come in and show you the way. Got the Lion's Gate energy already flowing. Welcome, Nias. Okay. How do I open my heart chakra fully and keep it open? I'm going to use the unicorns, Annette. And I don't normally do it this way, but this is what I'm called to. Annette, here's your card. Go with the flow, relax and trust, accept what is happening. Relax and trust, accept what is happening. Life is like a river, sometimes racing and other times quiet and still. Right now, the currents of the universe are flowing in your favor, so relax. Surrender and allow the tide you're on to carry you forward. If you feel like a rushing torrent, enjoy the exhilarating ride. However, recognize that there may be submerged rocks, indies, and even waterfalls to navigate. And ask your unicorn to keep a protective ball of white light around you. If your life seems to be meandering along rather slowly, accept this too as a gift. This is what you need right now. So let go of any frustrations or boredom. Don't try to push ahead, rather take the opportunity to relax and enjoy the peace. Look at the beauty of the world as you drift along. Overall, your guidance is to trust the universe. Your unicorn is asking you to allow the wisdom of the invisible forces of the cosmos to direct you. Know that what is happening is for the highest good. Swimming against the current would only drain your energy and your inner resources. The more you trust the flow, the more your unicorn can steer you in your direction. You're being prepared for the next phase. Have faith that all is in divine right time. Go with the flow. Close your eyes and relax. See or sense the river of your life. Is it fast or slow, wide or narrow, deep or shallow? Ask your unicorn to place a protective ball of white light around you. You are held in unicorn energy. Now surrender to the cosmic current. Sense yourself floating along, quickly or slowly, in perfect safety. Enjoy the journey. I relax and go with the flow. So for you, what I'm sensing and getting from that is your heart chakra is already open. It's that you guard it. You put a guard in front of it. And in that space, all you have to do is know that you're already protected because you can illuminate the heart, the whole ball of light, the white light around you, and that you don't have to guard yourself anymore because you're already activated. You're already going forth with that energy in front of you. So when that energy is in front of you, they're meeting you before you get there. So you can be 100% open in your heart and just be yourself. And you don't have to worry about guarding it anymore because you're already protected. They can't get in because those things are outside of you. They're not inside. So there's nothing to open you. You're already open. Just guard yourself. I don't have any, let me mute you. What?
There we go.
There you go. There.
That one makes sense because like everything I've been, like all the signs are just stand strong and just stand back and relax. It's just like, I'm used to go, go, go.
Flow. Some peaceful, easy flowing right now. It's all going to be good.
It's crazy.
It sounds like, it feels like you've done all the work. You've opened, and now you just need to sit and relax and let things come to you.
I let that guard down, which is a hard thing for me, as Darla knows.
Well, that's what
That's for all of us. We all have that hard transition. You're just at that part of your journey right now.
Yeah,
We've all been here.
That's probably why it felt like it was closed.
Yeah,
because I had that up. Well, it felt like it was opening and then like almost like it closed again. Then it was confusing.
Yeah, just open, just be with the free flow. Right now, what it's saying is you're in a transition. So since you're transitioning, you're in that
enjoy the flow river, and allow it you to get to where you need to go instead of fighting it. So you're staying open because you're not fighting.
You can put your hand on your heart, and then with your right hand, take your fingers to activate and say, "Let go of my heart wall."
There you go. Yeah.
There's something about this motion. I don't remember. There's a guy that teaches it, but this activates like some meridian within you, and it'll whatever.
So, taking the left hand over the heart, And bringing that here to the center, since this is your heart space, bringing it directly up and around. Because now you're opening not only the front part, but the chakra in the back. I'll do a heart chakra in the fountain today.
That is really strange. Like
Yeah, it works.
that simple move like gave me goosebumps.
Mm-hmm.
That's very strange.
So Faith, did you have a question, or Joe?
Very cool. Thank you.
Because I noticed the two I did not answer yet and do any card for was yourself and Joe.
What is something that would be helpful to know right now to keep moving forward?
So very specifically, what is helpful in moving forward right now?
Yes.
What is helpful in moving forward right now? Angels, guides. Here's your card. Your card is the King of Ariel, successful, stable, accomplished, and powerful. Your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success. Using resources wisely. The King of Ariel. Situations, so much abundance. Your plans are going to work out very well. The ability to manage finances is matched with a keen sense of what will succeed. Advancements in your career is likely. You've worked very hard and would like to take a break or possibly retire to enjoy a life more of leisure. A very successful person who has risen to the top professionally, someone who can direct people, many people or projects at once. A nature lover, stable, powerful, accomplished. Additional meanings, career success, using resources wisely, money in the bank, leadership, and positions. So a lot of growth and opportunity and realizing your own successes is what you need to understand and would be helpful for you to begin accepting for moving forward right now. Accepting what you have and receiving what the world wants to hand you. Just be more open. Okay, do you have one?
The only word I can give is humble. Humble and peace.
Are you seeking it? How
No,
to find it?
No, to myself in that.
We're going to the Rose. The Rose Oracle. My card flipped the wrong way. She said,
What is it every time we do
One
a
or
card
two.
reading, I always have my cards fall out?
They jump. They say, hold on, here it is. The second bloom, a second chance. It's never too late. New possibilities. So her card, the second bloom. The second chance is never too late. New possibilities. There's a card of second chances, new beginnings, regeneration, and reinventing yourself. It's never too late to surrender to what's blooming within you. All that matters is that you surrender to the buds that are longing to grow and be known. No matter your age or what you have previously occurred, this card is an invitation to surrender to the second bloom, to welcome the new and share it with the world, to acknowledge the secret passions, longing, creations, and yearning, and let them bud and bloom. If we properly allow things to end, new beginnings will always come. If we surrender to the cycles of life, after winter, spring will always return. If we tend to the seeds in the fertile earth, they'll eventually emerge. Just as we think the season's over and the winter's drawing near, some roses bless us with an unexpected second bloom. If this card appears in red, it is likely sign that you are in a set of 4 a second bloom. Perhaps you have a creation that is waiting to be brought forth, or maybe it's a new relationship or a passion in your life. Maybe what's waiting to be born is new version of you. The more open we are to change, the more open we are to life. The more open we are to life, the more open we are to bring born again anew. Yes, this is what it means to truly live. Being open to saying yes to life. So when you eventually take your last breath, you'll do so while still fully living. What unexpected things wants to bloom within you?
Well, that speaks volumes.
That speaks volumes. So, for her piece, I have to say, Faith is one of the first entrepreneurs I really put my life around. And pursuing her heart is really one of those things that puts her in that humble, peaceful state. And she recently talked to me about an endeavor that she's wanting to pick up and take off with. I think after being up with me again, I think she's getting ready to go home and start it up. And it's going to be really beautiful. It's going to be a really great opportunity for her.
Well, and it brings humble and peace to the job that I currently have.
Mhm.
It means that I can let it go.
Yeah.
That's what I was afraid of.
So I'm going to take the last 5 minutes and I want to go ahead and do a fountain healing with everyone. But today I want to focus in on the heart because when Aggie popped in, she wanted some inner child cord cuts and clearing. And you can do that in the fountain with taking in just any intention you have for those cord cuts so that you can keep it very specific. When we go into the third eye, whatever your story is, your vibrational story, you need to gather up. I want you to grab those thoughts and bring them into that circle of light and pour it down through your system and release it. So anybody else? That is truth. Aggie just added a tidbit. Sex or masturbating opens up the heart chakra. You have to trust. So that's also another, that's truth. Your sexual energy moves your heart. They go unanimous. So I want you to go ahead and whatever it is that you need cleared from your heart, from your mind, from your soul, from life, whatever is literally making you feel like you can't go to the next step, whatever you feel might be limiting yourself. It may be your own personal block. It might be the thoughts you have. It may be the thoughts someone else has spoken over you that you keep hearing repeatedly in your mind. whatever is making you feel less than who you truly can be, I want you to take those things and pull them up. Generally, those things do start in our inner childhood. They're the things that have affected us so deeply that we need to remove. So whatever it is for you, whatever helps you, whatever has hindered you is where I want to start. Whatever's hindered you, I want you to put that into the circle that goes into the light, the bubble of light within as you pull it through your chakras, and just remove and release it. So go ahead and close your eyes, sit back, taking a deep breath, exhale, taking a deep breath in through your nose, and let it out. Right now, I want you to just imagine that you're standing before the great gates, and the gates are open and allowing you to enter in. As you enter in, you can see the birds that are chirping. You can see the butterfly that's floating down the path. You can see the grass and its height in all different variant sizes. But you can see the bushes and the shrubs and the trees and the flowers, the vines that are curled up and around the trees as you're walking along the path. In this path, you hear around the bend a fountain. You can hear the water flowing. As it's pouring its way through, you come around and you feel a drawing on in. You see the fountain before you, and I want you to find yourself in front of it. And whatever's in your story, whatever's in your life that makes you feel less than, whatever inner dialogue that's happened since you were young that needs to be separated and severed, I want you to go ahead and take that into the fountain. The situations and circumstances that are keeping you limited and locked up and not being confident enough in yourself to take that step forward, I want you to enter that into the fountain. As you step up, and step into the fountain. And you're down into it. The waters are now circulating around and around and around your feet. As you're seeing the light water effect cascading down in front of you from so high above you in this fountain, you feel drawn in. And as that water starts to come down over the top of you, as you feel that coming down over the top, your crown opens. And now you feel this cooling sensation pouring down, down, down into your mind. And I want you to take up those storylines, those memories, those hurtful, painful places, those experiences, those limiting belief systems, those things that keep you bound up, locked up, and not able to go forward. I want you to pull those all into a circle of light into the middle of your mind, taking from all the corners, all the edges, all the nooks and crannies, the file cabinets of open and pull forth. All of these storylines are pulling down into the circle of light. Bringing this down, 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 and into your throat. When it hits your throat, I want to remove all the vibrational storylines that you've either repeated, that you've spoken, that you've used as excuses to keep you from where you're going, or repeating the words that others have given you to keep you from where you're going. I want you to go ahead and gather all that up into this ball of light within the center of your throat. Being cleared, restored. Bring this down, down, down your shoulders and split it out and across, down your arms into your fingertips, bringing just the light and everything else back up into your heart center. When it hits your heart, I want you to start unplugging all of that debris that is hit inside your heart. From all of those thoughts, from all those feelings, all those things you've heard, all of those storylines that have affected the way you felt, all those things that made you feel discouraged and less than who you truly are, because you're made from the foundations of creation as whole and complete, and you're perfect in all of your ways. Because you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be, right when you're supposed to be doing it, right on time, every time. So even if it doesn't make sense, it was what was supposed to be. So it's okay. And you are whole and complete. Bringing this down into the solar plex, where the resistance sits and the torment happens and the twists and the turns and the feeling like you're the boat on the water shifting and flowing and feeling like you could possibly get sick, bringing a stillness, a stability, a patience, uprooting the storyline, giving you peace, patience, kindness, bringing this down into the sacral, around the navel, but in the middle of your body, just around your spine. In this space, I want you to go ahead and release, let go, don't hold on. Allow yourself to be set free. Continuing to move forward on in to around the tailbone. In this space, in the root of your very being, I want you to ground yourself and know that all is well. As long as you stay anchored within yourself, that all things will come together and work together for your highest good. So releasing all things that are not serving your highest good, clearing out the energies that are no longer serving your life, allowing you to be set free and no longer believing the limiting belief systems that others have placed upon you, and allowing yourself to set free and cut off the cords that are no longer serving your life. Bringing you freedom, peace, serenity. Taking this down through your legs, through your calves, into your feet. Taking all the story from above, so below, down into the ground, as far away from you as possible. Deposit the parts that are no longer serving you and bring just back the cleansing, flowing, light cascading water effects. Come up through our toes, into the soles of our feet, up into our ankles, into our calves, into our knees, up into our thighs, into the root, into the sacral, to the solar plex, into heart, so it can be cleansed and restored to wholeness, to balance, to their throat, so that we can speak with confidence and security and knowing who we are and being able to be given the gift of communication to speak our truth without any hesitations. Bringing that back to the third eye, illuminating the space and seeing how crystal clear it really is and how much room you have to begin creating the life in which was rightfully yours. And releasing back out of the crown and into the heavenlies. And when you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes and be thankful. And thank you for today.
Thank you. It's always wonderful when you do that.
Blessings, love, and light. Go ahead, and I'm going to hit to stop the recording.